Today, I am going to make an iron farm. I am going to base it off of Waddle's design, so I am going to need a zombie. This means that I am going to need to get a name tag. I think the easiest way to get a name tag is by fishing, so I grab a fishing pole and head to the nearest body of water and get started. I spend a lot of time fishing, but all I am getting is fish and junk. Finally, I realize that something is wrong. It turns out that you can catch fish in any size body of water, but you need to fish in a larger and deeper body of water than I am fishing in if you want to get treasure. My bobber must be surrounded by 2 blocks of water on each side and below it. So I pack up my boat and fishing rod and start looking for either a large lake or an ocean. Eventually I find one and start fishing again. Now that I am fishing in the ocean, my luck changes for the better. Even though I am just using a basic fishing rod, without lure or luck of the sea, I start catching some treasure. After a while I get an enchanted bow, followed soon by a name tag. Now I can finally get started on building my iron farm. The iron farm has to be far enough from any spawnable blocks that iron golems will be unable to spawn on them. So I pick a relatively flat piece of ground and build a dirt tower about 20 blocks high. I may have gone a few blocks higher, just in case, but I don't think I needed to. The important thing is that the iron golem will only be able to spawn on the platform that we build for it. Otherwise, you won't get any iron. Instead, you will end up with a village full of iron golems. Now I build 3 platforms extending 4 blocks out from the tower. The center, where the tower is where the zombie is going to be, and each of the 3 platforms will have just enough space for a villager and a bed. Next I need to start building the walls. I'm building mine out of glass, because I like to be able to see what is going on inside the farm, but it doesn't really matter. Place a block on each side of the center block where the zombie will be, and then build a wall along both sides, and the end of the villager platforms. You can use temporary blocks on the corners if you don't want to waste material, which is what I am doing here, but in retrospect I should have just gone ahead and filled those spaces with glass. That way I wouldn't need to worry about falling through one of the holes near the zombie. Once the pattern of the walls around the villager platforms are established, I need to build them up 2 more layers. The walls here have to be at least 3 blocks deep so the villagers are able to get onto the beds. If the villagers can't access the beds, they won't spawn an iron golem, no matter how scared they are of the zombie. Now I need to build the walls around the zombie block. These walls have to contain the zombie, but allow it and the villagers to see each other. So first I will place a temporary block on top of the 3 glass blocks separating the zombie block from the villager platforms. Then I will place a glass block on top of the temporary block. Then I can remove the temporary blocks. Finally I put some water onto the center block and it's ready for a zombie. Now I need to get some villagers into my iron farm. I have made a tower full of water, and an entrance blocked with signs. I'm going to need at least 3 villagers up there, so I find one, throw down a boat, row him over to the tower, and block him in. Once I have him trapped, I can break the boat. Sometimes I need to use water to push the villager into the tower, but this time he just walked right in. Once I have the villager up on the farm, I use water and signs to push him along hallways of dirt until he falls into a room with a bed. Then I remove the water and signs and place a roof over the room. Then I do it again. And do it a third time. Now comes the tricky part. I have to catch a zombie. I build a staircase out of dirt that I can lead the zombie up. It would probably be a good idea to make this stair 2 blocks wide so I'm less likely to fall off. Also, as usual, I started building the staircase too close to the tower, and had to make a couple of switchbacks. I really should take the time to make sure that I'm starting from far enough away that I don't need to do this. After the staircase is finished, I wait until it's dark and get a zombie to start chasing me. In this case, I ended up with 2 chasing me. I run up the staircase, jump over the hole that I want the zombie to fall into, and tower up a couple of blocks. When the zombie tries to hit me, he will fall into the hole. He might need a little encouragement with some water to get him to fall in. Finally, I named one of the zombies. I always name zombies Rob. Now that the zombie is scaring the villagers, there needs to be a platform where an iron golem can spawn. So I build a 6x6 block platform next to where the villagers and zombie are. I should have finished the platform and lava pit before catching the zombie. That way I wouldn't have iron golem spawning and getting in my way. Then I build a wall on 2 sides of the platform. I am using fence blocks, but I think glass blocks work better. The open side of the platform is blocked by a row of signs. Water is added to the wall opposite the side with the signs. This will push the iron golem over the edge. When the water pushes the iron golem off the edge of the platform, it lands in a pool of lava that is on top of a bunch of signs, which are on top of a bunch of hoppers. The lava kills the iron golem. The signs prevent the lava from destroying the iron ingots. And the hoppers feed the ingots into a couple of chests. Here is the finished farm. It works pretty well. Now this farm will continuously make iron for me as long as I am in the area. Thank you for watching. I hope you found the video enjoyable and helpful. Please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment on what you would like to see me do next and how I can improve my future videos. Have a great day.